Go.
Hey, he said, what's up? Hey. I am so sorry, Brandon. Why you do that as soon as the camera comes on? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Make sure your hand is not over the camera. You do it right. Okay. Take 2. Okay. Hi, this is Soulful Tea in the kitchen again. And today is banana pudding. Did it on Thanksgiving. A lot of people requested it for Christmas, so we're going to get it done. Okay. In this saucepan, I have a 1.5 cups of white sugar, 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. You're going to need 5 egg yolks. I only got 4, so I'm going to show you guys a good way to separate your eggs and whites. You're going to need 5 egg whites. The best cookies ever to make banana pudding. I do a lot of things cheap, but I always go right with this. I have to. These cookies are wonderful.
Vanilla.
3 bananas, because I'm making it small. Cream of top for your meringue. Milk for your pudding. So, oh, and we need vanilla. And of course, I don't have it down here. Pure vanilla. Every time baking, I use pure vanilla and everything. Okay. So, this is a recipe that you may have to get a stool, you know, or something, because this is a recipe that you do not leave the stove for. I'm just going to whisk this together. Now, I don't want to touch the bottom of my pan because I need a rubber, yeah. So, into this, I mix that all up together. The stove is not on. I'm going to go ahead and put in my egg whites, egg yolk. Come on, y'all. It's stuck. Egg and the egg yolk. And I'm going to show you guys the separation, how I want it. But it's easy. I use my hands. Of course, I already washed my hands, y'all. So, this is the separation. Using your hand. They have egg yolk things that you can separate. I don't know where to get that from. I don't like doing the shells because with the shells are always messed up. But you do it and let it just flow in between your hands. You have a good separation. Here we go. Okay, let me wash my hands real quick. But what you guys been doing? I know it's a holiday. Everybody's cooking. Everybody's shopping and everything. So, we're going to need, I'm back, 4 cups of milk. This thing right here. Make sure your eggs are room temperature. I keep hitting it on the camera. Make sure your eggs are room temperature. If you want to make more, I need 2 cups of milk. If you want to make more, you could double this recipe. Put that in there. I'm making a small banana pudding. So I'm using 4 cups of milk. And I'm going to turn it on a medium heat. Yeah, medium heat. And this is all about this right here. Just whisking. And you know what I don't have out? I don't have the butter. Unsalted butter. Yes, Mom, golly. Because you're going to need unsalted butter. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. So, this is going to see how it turned color. So you already know what the eggs is doing. It made the color for the banana pudding. So I'm going to put this pudding together for you guys. Remember, it's just a constant stir. Constant. Oh, yeah. I finally got my P.O. box, so it's going to be in the description below this video. So if you guys want the P.O. box, it'll be in the description below this video. And this takes about 30 minutes. I meant constantly. When I was on Facebook, girl, people, everybody, I didn't know what to say. I forgot. I know it gets time to see. I truly forgot. So, it's a constant stir. You want to stir. Now, every now and then, you can like, whew, do like this, give your arms a break or whatever. But then you go back. It's an exercise. You know what it's gonna do? You see this fat right there? You get that fat in shape. That's what I say with this recipe. You get that fat in shape on the arm. So you guys will need to watch this. Again, it's gonna take 30 minutes. And I have a small dish right here today that I'm using. So I'm just making a small. You know how many people called me and asked me what I was making. Want some of this banana pudding? I said I'm not making a big one the way I did for.
It's for your family here.
Yeah, I don't even know for the family. It's just for y'all. I mean, it's just like.
It's for me.
I'm not making the big one. You know. I had a red rubber whisk. I don't like it too much, but for this pan, I would love to have it right about now. I'm trying not to scrape the bottom of the pan, but I don't want to scrape my good pan up. Yes, my good pan, and I like to thank Latrell and Sheldon Graves. This is Sheldon for the panware. Thank you guys so much. It's in constant use. Not in my everyday usage. I'm using this only for my videos. My kids, we continue to what we've been using. So thank you guys. Mr. and Mrs. Graves from New Jersey, giving you a shout out. Thank you so much.
New Jersey.
New Jersey in the house. See, and it's starting to get thick already.
It's starting to get hot, so I put on my fingers.
You feel the heat on your fingers? Again, so if you guys need that P.O. box, it's going to be in the description. I have to make sure I remember to tell Fufu. And remember to check out Deron TV. That's my son. You know, he gave me a channel. And he has Deron Reacts. All one word. He does a reaction channel too. We're just trying to keep it all in the family. And this is starting to get thick. So I'm just going to sit here and stir. Unless you guys want to watch me stir. We're going to do some editing here. So it's starting to get thick.
Dizzy.
You getting dizzy? You getting dizzy? Watch it going around in circles?
Yeah.
And it's starting to get thick the way I want it. So yeah, again, so look, I gotta sit. The arms and the hands side. This is a whipping recipe. You gotta whip. You gotta wire whisk. You gotta whisk this, honey.
And watch me nay. And watch me whip. Whip. Watch me nay. Oh.
I'm doing it wrong. That's my thing. I'm doing it wrong. We have fun in the kitchen.
It's early.
It's getting thick. When I come back, I'm gonna show you guys the thickness. I don't think you want to watch me for 30 minutes just to swirl this. Okay, you guys, you see how thick it's getting? Hey, I told you this take. I switched from the whisk because I want to mess my pan up to this rubber spatula. Then I turn the stove up. Look at how I turn the stove up. It's like a medium high. So if you got numbers on your stove, I got this at 4.5. You see how thick it's getting?
You can burn somebody's
Oh,
face
you know
over.
what, Brandon? Let me hold this. I want to stop stirring it. Go give me the butter. I'm gonna turn it down some, you guys, to maybe to maybe 2.5, because you get it at a good consistency. You know, you want it thick. I want it thick. No, butter.
This is butter.
No, that's margarine. That's Blue Bonnet. Unsalted pure butter.
I'm not a cook, so I don't know.
And see how thick my pudding getting?
Butter, margarine.
You know, it's gonna feel like it's not getting thick, and you want to keep. No, boy, unsalted butter. You didn't grab a country crop. Brandon, listen. See how thick, and I'm still stirring it because I don't want to turn it off. I like mine thick. Yes, thank you. Oh, I don't got my hands or covering up anything. This is my first time videoing. One stick. So I'm only gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter, and I turn it down low because I want it thick, nice and thick. This took every bit about maybe 20 minutes.
It's my job, shorty.
20 minutes to do. Now I need you to give me a knife.
You know what, Tom?
I know. Ooh, look how thick it's getting. That's what I'm talking about. You want some thick pudding. I'm let that just cook. But I want 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to throw up in there with 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Again, you could double that recipe. Look at that. You can make this as a good after school snack for the kids. Make homemade vanilla pudding for them. Oh, that's nice and thick. I want this to be a little bit thicker. So you want it thick. I don't want it thin. But I turned it up on that medium heat on 4.5. If you got numbers on your stove, put it between that that 4, that point, and the 6. So that's like a 5. Turn it up on the 5 for a good 5 minutes and let it stir. Like I said, you get your exercise on with this. Look, that's good pudding. You guys could double this recipe. Some people use flour instead of cornstarch to make their homemade pudding. I prefer the cornstarch. I'm just gonna stop stirring for a few minutes and try to use a non-stick pan. You know, for you, because it'll help you for your pudding won't burn. Try to use a non-stick pan. Okay.
What, metal burn?
Yeah. It's thick. It'll get thicker. No, this I think for some good pudding. If you have to use a timer, use a timer. But 30 minutes for this pudding, and you good to go. You got a good thickness to it, because you don't want a runny pudding. Runny pudding. Pudding runny.
You a nerd.
You want a thick pudding? Thick like that. It's so hot, I'm scared to taste it. Oh.
Burn your tongue?
Good. No, good, honey, good. I ain't added the vanilla yet.
Well, get the added on.
See, I got a little thing of vanilla, you guys. I gotta give me some vanilla. But it's pure.
Just like my heart.
Bye, Brandon Waller. Okay. I'm about to turn it off at this point. I'm gonna add my 2 tablespoons of butter. And if you look at your butter, you could cut off. I did the wrong end. Like 1, 2. It got the lines on there for you. And I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I like vanilla.
Me too.
2 teaspoons of vanilla. And there it is. We're gonna put the meringue together. Let's stir it up. And I'm gonna let it sit a few minutes to get that thickness. I'll turn it back on a low heat. Put it on 2. I let the 2 teaspoons of butter melt right in it. You know, butter go with everything. Again, so you could triple this recipe. You could double this recipe. It depends on how much you're making. I'm not making much. I'm only using 3 to 4 bananas today and 1 box of vanilla wafers. Nella. That's Nabrisco say Nella wafers. That's how good they are, honey. We gonna leave out the V. They gonna say Nella. So put this bowl in the sink. Put this in the sink. So I'm gonna let that sit a minute. So you can still see the butter in it. Stir it. I want to stir it, Brandon.
I'm done.
Okay, so you want to let it get thick. A real thick. You know, I like it thick. Now, with this recipe, I only used 1 1/2 cup of 1 1/2 cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. But I say put in 5 tablespoons of cornstarch. To get it a little bit more thicker than I have it, do 5 tablespoons of cornstarch to your 1 1/2 cup of sugar and your 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Yep. But still only use your 5 egg yolks and still only use your 4 cups of milk. And if you're going to double it, you can double everything. Okay. So, I'm going to turn this off. This is ready. I'm just going to sit that right there. See? My banana pudding. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I almost, you know what I almost said?
Put this right here.
I'm about to put that glass fish on
No,
there.
I got you.
I almost forget. So I'm going to take my bananas. I told you guys, I'm going to use the full bananas. This is going to be a small banana pudding. I'm going to put my crackers, crackers. My vanilla wafers in first. No, because I had 2 boxes and they ate them. Oh, greedy kids. It's not no type of uniform. No type of uniform. See, look. I knew I need my other box of vanilla wafers. Kids are greedy. Big kids, I have grown kids.
It's good.
It wasn't even Jackson, my 12-year-old.
That's a good cookie.
Okay. There's no uniform to this. I'm just going to dice it. I'm only going to get 2 layers out of this because that's all I want. I'm making a small banana pudding. I'm going to put 2 bananas on each layer. And if my mom was here, I probably would set hers to the side and put no bananas because she's allergic to bananas.
I don't eat them either.
She only like the Why somebody always calling me when I'm making a video? It's like they got ESP. But that's all gonna ring. Cause I'm gonna put this right here. The second layer.
That much bananas in it.
Yeah. So I'm making a small, so I'm only using 4 bananas. 1 box of cookies. It's a 9 by 13.
Wash your fingers, man.
I wash the fingers. So if you guys use 5 tablespoons of cornstarch, I think you'll get a better thickness than what I got. But it's thick. So I'm gonna pour this. But it's going in the oven.
You do got extra cookies left.
Oh, I'm making another top layer.
Oh.
It's gonna be a 2-layer, honey. Then we're gonna make the meringue. And it's going in the oven. It's gonna cool down.
Oh my God, that's good.
Okay. Cookies. No. I'm mad because.
Oh, you told the cookies.
No, that's right. Brandon.
Hmm.
I'm supposed to have 2 boxes of cookies, y'all greedy kids.
I already know.
But this only a sample, so hey.
This is the salmon kind of no cookie then?
No.
Okay.
Greediness. I swear.
No.
I gotta run and get another banana. Oh, I think this was enough. Because I don't like a lot of bananas in mine. So this particular recipe, and this 9 by 13, because I don't like a lot of bananas, I only use 3. But if you like a lot of bananas, you can turn this into 4 bananas. I'm not gonna do enough 4 bananas. I don't like gonna have bananas in case my mom come over. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna wash out these dishes, and I'm gonna get set for the meringue, and I'm gonna show you guys how I put it all together. Okay, we're gonna make the meringue. I have a wide whisk KitchenAid. If you don't have a wide whisk, you can actually use a regular hand mixer to make your meringue. And go my 5 egg whites. To really good peak stiff meringue, you can use something called cream of tartar. I don't have a measuring spoon on this. I'm sorry, because it's just like a dab in the center. Just like do a little dab like that. It's because it's not like a
Don't know no more.
You doing a dab. So you mess up the camera dabbing. Keep the camera still, bro. You had the camera all over the place. And I'm putting he had the dabbing, y'all. And he a half a cup of sugar. And we're gonna start this and just let it whip. Oh, here we go again. I let it whip.
No, I'm on focus, remember? No, focus,
Okay,
focus. Yeah, focus.
Then you'll get back. And I'm just gonna let it
over this, man.
come to a peak and let them watch that peak. That meringue gonna serve to a peak. I have it like on maybe a 5 or 6. So if you have a mixed hand mixer, you're gonna do it on a high. start that Christmas shopping? Gotta go with whip? No,
I'm finished Christmas shopping.
it's too early. I
No,
haven't
it's
even
not.
started.
I started December 1st. I'm finished.
I haven't even started. I'm actually starting tomorrow, Thursday. I'm going to get my Christmas tree tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, and put it up. Then the weekend, I'm going to start Christmas shopping. And I'm going to keep going all the way up to Christmas Eve. Huh? And so, you guys, I got it on high. Only did a half a cup of sugar. Just a dab of cream of tartar and 5 egg whites. Every time I see the camera go sideways, that's Brandon dabbing. Stop dabbing, Brandon. You're not a football. Stop. You mess with the camera. People gonna talk about you.
Okay.
So Mama Rain's gonna come to a stiff peaks. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and let it do it for a minute. Then you guys see how it happens. You know the way it works.
That's the egg white. That's why it's
That's the egg whites, yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna put this on top of the banana pudding. Put in the oven for 350 for a good 10 minutes. Just to get them peaks get golden brown. That's it. See, it's starting to form. It's starting to turn white. I'm not adding. Yeah, I don't want it sweet. I don't need no more sugar. A lot of people tend to keep adding sugar. Keep adding sugar. Don't keep adding sugar because you're gonna make it too sweet. Yeah, just be patient and let your KitchenAid or your hand mixer just do the work, and you'll get to where you need to be. Now, if you're doubling the recipe, of course, you know you're going to be a cup of sugar, 10 egg whites, and so you're doubling this recipe. And 2 dabs of cream of tartar. You have it. I know, and I just turned the oven on 350, you guys. 350. So a lot of people can't hear me when I be saying, will my oven be on or some of my stuff? 350 for this. It's only 10 minutes in the oven. See how it's turning white? It's going to peak up.
Like a drink.
Oh, you know that, what's that, the black Irish?
Yeah.
And that cream stuff be on top of it? I got my own version of Long Island iced tea. I just take some regular tea bags, make some tea, put in, I guess it depends on how big the pitcher, on how much Coke soda I put in it, but I put in that Amarillo Ciroc, the brown one, you guys. Add that to it. And some Coke soda and ice. Brandon, you stir them in the thing.
Oh,
No.
I had a cough.
Okay, see, it's taking a minute, but it's getting there. See how it's getting thick, no longer looking at egg whites. So that's Long Island iced tea, soda tea style. I love it. I just created the last week we were saying on Turn Up Friday. We ran out of chaser, and I wanted another drink, and my aunt had made some iced tea. I said, shoot, I made this iced tea with this Amarillo Ciroc. And it was good. I said, oh, you need some Coke soda?
You funny.
That was my drink for the night. I had 2 of those. So, you guys, it's whipping up. So anybody want to make that, I would say go for it. And, you know, nice cocktail. It's the holidays, friends and family. You know, everybody must be over 21 to enjoy it. So we just going to let this peak. Okay, so what I did add it 4 more
How much time?
I did add 4 more tablespoons, the big tablespoon of sugar to this, because it needed it. Okay, so let's check it. Ooh.
I like that noise.
The blender. Let's see. See?
Ooh,
is that its peak? See? I don't know if I want a little stiffer than that, but is that its peak? It's stiff. See that? Want to taste it, Brandon?
That's good.
Yeah, it is. But I want it a little bit more stiffer. So, because I like it at its real peak. I'm going to go another 3. A couple more seconds. Let's see. Not that long. So when they get at the real stiff peak, that peak was kind of limp, you know. Just a few more minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do it right here. That should be good. I'm gonna let it down. See, had a few seconds. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. See the peak? That's
oh,
the peak.
stiff. Okay.
So, we'll knock it off. Move back. Some people use Cool Whip.
That would have looked like.
If you don't want this old fashioned, ooh, I broke something. If you don't want this old fashioned meringue, all means, you know, use Cool Whip. Put it in the oven. Not in the oven. Ooh, what I'm talking about. Use Cool Whip and place it in the refrigerator. I'm about to make something happen to some Cool Whip, right?
Burnt.
No, melt it. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Very good. So, I'll put this in the oven, you guys, for maybe. I like getting the peaks. I like that. I think that's so pretty. I'll put this in the oven for about 10 minutes to get that nice golden peaks. And we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, it's out the oven. It has golden peaks on it. A good 10-12 minutes in the oven to get it pretty golden like that. Again, if you wanted the old-fashioned way, you know, you make the meringue. If not, just throw some Cool Whip on it, put it in the refrigerator. You want to let this cool. Some people will eat it warm. I'm not digging in it. I'm going to let it go in the refrigerator. And you know, I like it cold, but I'm going to let it cool down for maybe an hour because it's a glass dish. If I had a aluminum pan, at least 30 to 40 minutes. But let it cool off before refrigerate it. So I hope you guys like it, share, and subscribe, and happy holidays. Hold it. Put some Old Bay seasoning on the shrimps because you want that seafood, you know, that shrimp taste. So just a little bit of taste here. I'm just doing a little bit of salt and pepper. I want my shrimps to have some type of flavor. I'm gonna put this top on it. Shrimps will not take long to cook because